it is the next day, and there's no jack stands up here, so we're just hoping that this Harbor Freight jack and that will hold the front of my truck up off the ground, so I can spray the manifolds, because I can't get to them otherwise. I hope I don't die. Hello everybody, welcome to the Coal&Chrome channel. Yes, doing a major rebranding. Hopefully it'll be permanent this time, unlike last time. It's the land of high-mile Tritons and piece-of-shit Power Strokes, as well as an inordinate amount of tractors, one of which who has a crankcase that is half Lucas. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did decide to copy an intro like that of Peg's. I know I sound like shit. I got the flu. So, and no, it's not the Wuhan flu either. Well, for the first episode of the full-on rebranding, we're doing a video on a truck that I don't think has ever had like an actual spotlight, except for that one piece of shit video I did that was like 10 minutes long. Also, this is going to be a rebrand where we do actual, long-form videos that have effort put in. This one's going to be on Kevin here. Close that fucking garage door. I'm getting wetter than a nun who saw Jesus Christ. Figured I'd shed some light on the situation. So aside from the 5 people subscribed to me who know what this truck is and who this truck is, for the other 100 and whatever of you, I'll do an explanation real quick. This is Kevin. It is a 1997 F-150 with the worst Ford gasoline engine ever made, the 5.4 Triton. You find me a TBI 350 that has that many miles on it and still runs perfectly fine. Anyway, Daddy bought this truck new in November of '96 to haul a boat around, and because this truck never left 3 states, Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida, well, now Tennessee, I suppose, there's no rust on this truck, which apparently is unheard of for a 10th generation F-150, or the light-duty F-250s, although there is a shit ton of dirt under there. Well, anyway, when I graduated high school, the title of this truck was put in my name as a graduation present, I suppose. A lot of people would say that that was an insult, but, well, I don't want any other truck. Fuck you guys. This thing's better than a GMT 400 and it's better than a fucking Dodge. Come over here and suck my dick, bend over backwards, and I'll fuck you from behind if you want to disagree with me on that. And because he is a 1997 truck, he no longer qualifies for any emissions. As you can tell, we already got rid of some of it, because there used to be a giant metal fucking pipe that went here, but we have since had it fall off of the truck. However, that still leaves 2 very big problems. Well, I guess 6. We got 4 catalytic converters on this fucking truck. And it's got the worst goddamn exhaust manifolds I have ever seen in person. I mean, just look at this thing. It's no fucking wonder people complain about these engines being gutless. It can't fucking breathe. But Merry fucking Christmas and Happy New Bankruptcy to me. I got some shit here that, well, hopefully changed. Willard may be stunned, but I think CJ here huffs paint. How do you like my My anti-retard bar. Look at that fucking thing. Rated for 14,000 pounds. That'll fuck your day up. I could probably edit that mistake out there of where I stumbled over my words like a fucking kid with cerebral palsy and a spelling bee. But, I'm leaving that shit in. So what we got here is the only fucking set of long tube headers that I could absolutely 100% confirm would fit this truck. Every other single fucking set I could find said that it would fit a 2000, but not a 97. So I don't know if there's some fiddle fuckery that's a little bit different up there underneath the hood or what, down by where these fucking things mount. I don't know what the difference there is, but fuck it. These were the only ones I could find. No, they're not powder coated, unfortunately. This shit is that coating that's apparently supposed to burn off, so they're probably going to rust. And also, these were like the last pair that they had in stock. Maybe if I'm lucky, Summit Racing will get some more by the time those eat shit and die. And in case anybody wants to know what the fuck they are, for any other person who's, well, I'm not going to say dumb enough, any other person who's smart enough to do something like this to one of these trucks, well, there's your number, and it's and there's the brand, Pace Setter Performance. So, yeah. Also, the ones for two-wheel drive are different than the ones for four-wheel drive. These are two-wheel drive ones. So if you have a four-wheel drive one, these won't fit. Just go through Summit Racing. They'll get you everything you need to know. Up my nose, those are tie rods. And down in here, I've got everything else. Studs, nuts for the studs, because how many of these are going to break? All of them. One of them already fucking is. Intermediate pipes, I got fucking reducers down from 3 to 2.5, because 2.5 is the stock size. Here, I'll go ahead and show you. You're short and fat, just like your mom. Fucking show you guys here. So it goes down from 3 to 2.5, and as you can tell, that is the same size. Get off, son of a bitch. Like I said, a lot of fucking dirt under this truck. I got fucking clamps and manifolds because I wasn't smart enough to order them originally, so I had to get them later. Just all the shit that a guy could need. But, well, here's the thing. When you have a truck with almost 271,000 miles on it, you can absolutely guarantee that those fucking exhaust manifolds are going to be just bitchy at you for trying to make them move. Like a fat Mexican girl when you have to wake her up for school. I don't know how many of these fucking things are going to break. Hopefully none. One of the exhaust studs, like I said, already is broken because these engines do that. Although looking at how badly they breathe, it's no wonder why. So this truck has to sit, not doing anything, for like 2 weeks. Just every day, coming out here, spraying some, that on those fucking studs, so hopefully they can get broke loose. That's going to be fun. And I guess that I could just try to loosen up the nuts and only replace the one stud that's already broken. But, I figured, fuck it, we'll just replace all 16 of them. If I was smart, I would have put this truck over there instead of in this stall so that I wouldn't have to move it again. So basically, the plan is, I guess sometime tomorrow I'm going to move it over to the other stall, let it cool down, spray it with the good shit. And by the good shit, I mean this fucking orange and black can here. Thank you, Matt from fucking Diesel Creek, for introducing me to this shit. Because WD-40 is this thing's bitch. Fuck WD-40. That stuff sucks. This stuff works. So I'm going to be waterboarding those studs with that stuff for like the next 2 weeks. And then after that, hopefully, I'll be able to knock all those things loose, pull the manifolds off, cut the cats off the Y pipe, because I'm keeping the back end of the Y pipe. I'm just going to clamp that, those pieces of exhaust piping under there. And, keep, the Y pipe, the stock muffler, and the little Audi that goes in front of the back axle. A lot of people don't like that, but I do, and they can shut the fuck up because it looks better. Sugma. So that's the plan. As of recording this segment, it is fucking December 14th. This video will probably come out after New Year's. So, yeah, it's going to take me a long time to get this whole video done, and it's probably going to be a pretty fucking long video, so I'm going to try to make it entertaining. I don't know if the whole thing's going to be entertaining. I'm going to try to cut out a lot of the monotonous shit. I'm going to do, like, one segment that's going to be me spraying down all the shits on the manifold, and that's it. You're not going to see the rest of it, because a whole fucking lot of this is going to be a whole lot of twiddle your thumb, stick your finger in your ass, hold your dick in your hand, and wait for that shit to work and come loose. That's pretty much what the majority of this thing's going to be. Because after it sits and soaks for 2 weeks, it should be clean enough to come out. So, that's why this video is going to take so long to get out. And I'll see y'all in the next fucking segment, whenever that is. Also, I hope you guys like the intro. I actually put in some effort to do a proper intro for it. For anyone who wondered what one of these would look like with a leveling kit, well, there you go. He's fucking tooted, man! Alright, enough jacking off. Let's see if I can get anything back in there. I'm gonna have to pull these fucking liners out. Shit. That means pulling the whole fucking thing. So, it's currently like 4 degrees outside, about 20-something degrees in here, and we're not done yet. We haven't done much since the last segment I looked up. Everyone's favorite tool, the Sawzall. Have fun staring at the... while I get this... There we go. Okay. Okay. So I haven't done much since the last segment I filmed. Really. Well, that's not helping any being there. But what we have done is pull the transmission cross member, which allows us access to the ends of the pipes behind well, that doesn't help at all. Anyway, it allows us access to the pipes behind the that were under it, which is at the end of the catalytic converters. This might end up being fairly choppy because, aside from the fact I am freezing my nuts off, I'm going to have to go back inside the house, warm up, come back out and do more. So it's going to be filmed in several different sections. Well, that's nice, but that's not helpful where that is. I need this back here. My favorite part about that is the fact that it buzzes very annoyingly every time you pick it up off the ground. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to unplug that, plug the Sawzall in, and then crawl under there on the very cold floor. Because like I said, it's 20 degrees in here. Fun! Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys down, probably on the front of Nugget again, or against that, and you're just going to have a really bad view of me doing this. Okay, have fun. I also have to pee, so that helps a lot. Can you detect my sarcasm? Probably not. I'm too cold to enunciate sarcasm. Now the fun part, getting down on the ground. Oh. Also, for anybody who is concerned about my safety, which none of you probably are, I have, in fact, supported the front of this truck a lot more since... Oh. The last segment was filmed. So you don't need to worry about me dying. Probably. Oh, this is going to be horrendously awkward. The front of this truck needs to be like 3 times higher than it is. Shit. I'm going to have to... Fuck. Well, I guess we're going upside down. Sweet. This isn't a safety hazard at all. Do I have it straight? Does it really matter? Probably not.
Okay, the exhaust is going straight at my face. So I'm going to go onto the other side here. Yep. Sure. Why not? Just tangle yourself up with the... Did you get it?
Yeah, but it cuts it fine. Oh, can you back that up so I don't catch on fire here?
Oh, it's off, but yeah.
Oh, we have to cut it off, give me your phone or something so I can have a little more light of some sort.
It's also filming, so I apologize to anyone watching this if the quality gets interesting.
Well, yeah, because it's about to just be pointing at the ground, so...
Well, not if the light's facing up.
Oh, okay, I guess you're right. All right. But, yeah, we'll see what it gets or not.
But now they can see exactly what's well, the vicinity. Not yet?
Nope,
How close?
not that close.
I could have sworn I was like halfway through it.
Well, I haven't gotten much further because I just don't have enough depth on this thing.
Well, you can completely screw up the pipe by the cat that you're cutting off. CJ?
Ah! Go on, CJ!
CJ, come here. Good boy. Good boy. Don't go over there and annoy him. You want to go inside? Is it cold out here? You want inside? Yeah, he wants inside.
All right, here. Why don't you stop filming on here? So.
Quick update. We got both of those pipes sawed in half, but now I have to go up to the barn to start a heater up there to make sure stuff in there doesn't freeze. Oof. know it's cold. When you got a vape cloud coming out of that. Copyrighted music, can't play that. Both seat heaters on, turn on the thing as high as it'll go. Put the seat in a better position for me. Put the mirrors in a better position. Yep. And then up for that side. You don't need to worry about the maintenance due. You know it's cold out when something that's EFI has trouble starting. Now granted, this didn't have trouble starting, but that did. Of course, that thing could have a pretty bad spark plug because it was flipped over a couple years ago, so it's probably fouled up from that. You can tell how cold it is because of how loud the damn gravel is. Yeah. This used to be mud that I'm on, and it's all frozen now, so it's hard. Also, the ground is sparkling. It is cold in here. Okay, he said he put the thermostat over, okay, on the hood. Gasoline inside. It's, 20-ish degrees in here. Yeah. There's going to be viewers from the north who are watching my video saying, "Oh, well, that's not shit. Up here, 20 degrees would be For the record, it's 7 outside. And also, we have this thing called winter humidity. So it goes straight to your bones. Oh, well, shit. It's not even empty. I might top it off. You're going to be in my mouth. Full now. That's how cold it is. Yep. Son of a bitch. Stayed running longer that time. Gotta leave it choked a little bit. Shit. It's not happy. I can hear it. Okay, heater's on. How good's your block heater? I don't know if you can hear that, but block heater on this thing's so good you can hear it frickin' sizzling. That's our block heater here. So hopefully that'll keep it at least 20 or so. This is a tractor we're concerned about. This is Buddy. Say hi to Buddy. First tractor we ever bought. I turned him up a little bit. Don't worry about that. I've turned both of these up. There's Gretchen, Buddy. His coolant's only good for about 0, so we're you know, 20. About to literally freeze my nuts off because I have to pee. Ah, there we go. How steamy is my piss? All of it. Holy shit. Now that's how you know it's cold. When it's pissing off, when it's fucking steaming off of the stream. I feel like I can feel frostbite in my fucking pinky. Whew! Oh man. That is brutal. Alright. You good? It's good. Okay. That should be that good for the next 4 hours or so. I literally cannot feel the end of my pinky finger. I left the ridgeline running. Ruby, the ridgeline. The ground is completely frozen. Oh, oh, that feels better. Okay. Oh, 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 shit. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, you fucking kidding me? The door's not closed? Son of a bitch. God damn it, motherfucker. Closed enough. Holy shit, it is cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Jesus Christ. How do people live in this stuff? Fuck. Jesus, how does Luke do it? That motherfucker lives in Maine or some shit. It's either Maine or Massachusetts, one of the two. How the fuck does he deal with this every year? Son of a bitch. The ground is sparkly and the dirt is very pale. That's how you know the ground's fucking frozen all the way through. And guess what? We're not getting any fucking snow. The minute it drops below freezing temperature, our snow just disappears. It's bullshit. Anyway, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So, yep. Fuck me. I'm gonna check the mail. Anything in there? Nope, just a bunch of dead ladybugs and a couple that might be alive. Fuck, it's cold. So yeah, what I was saying is there's a lot of people going, oh, you fucking little bitch. It's only... That's only 7 degrees. That's nothing. Listen, I've been in the north, so I know what it's like up in the north. It is dry up there. We still have humidity in the air down here. So it clings to you. It cuts straight to your core. It goes completely through you, and it clings to you for like 15 minutes after you get inside. So you can do like 5 minutes of work outside, and then you have to, by the way, the Power Stroke is plugged in. Kitty is plugged in, so you don't need to freak out about that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Huh.
Perfect.
That's still going to be a lot of suck.
When in doubt, start with the 10 every single time.
Oh, it's actually bigger than that. It's actually a couple sizes bigger. Of course, this is the side with the starter, however, because that steering thing isn't there, the top ones are easier to get to. Also, look how freaking... Oh, that's the compressor. That's not going to make it easy either. $13 maybe. We're working through. I have to pee. Which is unfavorable. Is it 13? Cool, they're 13s. Great. Now I can get a much bigger 13. Going to pee. I have finished peeing. Too much hammer? Perfect. Yeah, that's going to be the less fun side. I should pull those off first. Well, where's the one on this side? Oh. Yep, starting with the other side. I think it's bigger than that. That wrench is also too small. How big are these things? Is this thing bigger? Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, those are like 21 millimeter. All right, let's get our exhaust. What's fabrication device? I don't even know if I'll be able to get it with this.
Because it's still too big, or?
No, because I can't move the fucking wrench. Yeah, I won't be able to do anything with the wrench. We're going to have to take the entire manifold and everything off first. And I think we should start with this side. This is definitely going to be the worst side. Tech tip of the day. You can't have an exhaust leak if you don't have any exhaust. Follow me for more car advice. A few days of cold-ass fiddle-fuckery later, and one broken stud. I need to open up the door. I forgot that this thing's in here. A few days of really fucking cold fiddle-fuckery and a broken exhaust stud later, Kevin's on a trailer for the first time in his life. And I mean that literally. This truck hasn't been trailered anywhere before. And it's only been on a tow truck once. And that wasn't even when the original transmission exploded. That was when the original serpentine belt went out in fucking 2019 at 229,000 miles or so. But the reason that he's up here is because that. And all the exhaust parts are back there. So, yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. Ended up not filming any of this shit because it's been fucking, like, less than 20 degrees for the past several days. And I just wanted to get the shit done more so than I was worrying about filming it. So, I'm still figuring out long-form videos, okay? But anyway, if anyone was wondering about part of the reason that Tritons get such shit fuel mileage as well as seem kind of gutless, well, this is probably why. Because this is the factory exhaust manifold for a 2-valve Triton. Yeah, it's no fucking wonder that they blow exhaust studs all the goddamn time. Imagine the amount of heat that builds up on that thing. Not to mention the fucking back pressure. Goddamn. If the EPA asks, I do have catalytic converters to put back on it. If they don't ask, well, it's got 270 fucking thousand miles. What are a pair of catalytic converters going to do at this point anyway? So today, I got to get Kitty ready to drag that thing over to Leoma, which means I got to flip the ball over on the receiver, pull her out, and get her there. That's from the front of the side-by-side. We're going to pretend like it's not there. Listen. That's character. It's character. The fucking thing didn't even hit it that hard. These fucking crumple bumpers are the dumbest shit. Anyway, so we're going to see how she starts. Hopefully she starts fine. She wouldn't start yesterday or a couple days ago because the fucking fuel gelled. So, I don't know. I'm going to set you guys up somewhere. Fucking, I don't know. Here's an old paint can. That's still got fucking paint in it, apparently. You need to say fuck less. Fuck you. Alright. And that's why a 7.3 will always sound better than a 6.0. So for those who don't know, this is Kevin's hitch. This is the hitch that stays on Kevin all the time. The reason why is because I would rather not have people rear-end my truck and actually make it to the truck. I have to flip that ball over because of how high the receiver on this thing is. Yeah. Come on, here. There we go. So yeah, you want to flip that over. Also, tip. This is something you're supposed to do.
Grease your balls. Grease your balls. Whenever you're going to tow something, if it's got shit on it like this one does, clean it off, put new grease on it. Oh fuck, the truck's rolling again. Fucking wind started coming and pushing the truck. For those who are asking, the parking brake doesn't work anymore. Anyway, grease your balls. Don't forget that. Very important. Grease your balls. When it's got shit on it, clean it off and put new grease on it. Grease your balls. And if you can't find a hammer to put your little pin down there in, any old pair of channels. Hold on to these, by the way, because you're going to want them for that ball. Because it's going to want to spear. Now, my ball has a bigger shaft than most people's, but I recommend finding the biggest fuck-off adjustable wrench you can. Nugget. Now, what you're going to want to do is grip your ball with your channel locks and twist your nut off the shaft with your big fuck-off adjustable wrench. I would give a demonstration here, but I don't have a tripod to set my phone in. And also, I'd probably violate some YouTube term of service or some shit. So I'm just going to do that and show you the result afterwards. Now that you have your ball flipped over and successfully avoided shitting yourself because you're lactose intolerant and drank a shit ton of coffee that's filled to the brim with creamer, you need to clean off that old dirty shit off your ball. And then re-grease it. Speed. Now, I don't clean the grease off after I tow something. So, you know, I get a fuck ton of dirt on my ball. Just, you know, especially around here, because, well, you guys saw the underside of Kevin and what he looks like. I always make it a goal to get as clean as possible before I hook up to a new trailer and then re-grease it. Because you don't want that old dirt and shit chafing in there. So, it looks like shit, but the ball itself is actually pretty clean. So, we're going to run with that. It is only a rental trailer after all. So, toss this thing away and go get some grease for our ball to lube it up. Because, come on, you gotta lube up your balls. You can't just have dry balls. Having dry balls doesn't work, alright? Ask your wife or girlfriend, assuming you have one. Maybe boyfriend, I don't know. Now, I normally just, you know, put it on the top. And then when I put the trailer on it, it'll kind of shmoo it around. That should be good. Looks good to me. And then just, you know, do hooking up things. I actually can't see this, so need to kind of and then about that much back. Okay, I'm gonna hook it up. Need y'all to let me know if I fuck it up.
I need to put my fucking shit away in here. There's no kill like overkill. Gotta shit, gotta shit, gotta shit. Okay. Pretty sure my garage door opener is... Yep, and Kevin, so... I got a chain on the back, which is... kind of tight. The front's what I was really concerned about, and the front's tight, so... You know, we're just gonna... I got a new one of those. So we're just gonna take it easy around corners. Should be fine. Let's roll. I found the hammer. Okay. Gotta take it wide. We're good. One thing I love about these paddle mirrors is you don't even really have to put them out if you don't want to. When you're towing, you know, something like this. Because the trailer's pretty much as wide as the truck. It's actually kind of, you know, like almost having the AC on weather. I'm actually going to roll my windows down up here. And for anyone who's wondering, peak torque on a 7.3 is 1500 RPM, which is almost what this thing's at. Granted, both of these gauges are wrong. Normally I would drive faster than what's about, I don't know, 18 miles an hour up this road, but I really don't want to dump my truck off if I can help it. Let that 444 cubic inches do its thing for braking. Okay. Need to roll down the windows. And then put my seatbelt on because I didn't do that. And then figure out where to put you guys because I don't have a mount in here. I'll figure it out. You guys are going to be on my hand that I have on the wheel. lets off boost. Missed it. That happens every now and then. Nobody coming from that way. Nobody over there. Whooshing at everything. This is the first time I've actually bumper pulled with this truck. It's been gooseneck before. All right, we are on our way. On the bigger road. Just picked Kevin up from the shop. We're heading home right now. It's wet out, which is great because there's no gravel out from the barn. So we're making our way back, and hopefully with about 4 hours of work after we get home, my truck will be done. I'll be able to drive it again. Also, I apologize for the camera work. My dad's doing it. Thanks. You're welcome. All right. Just dropped the trailer off up here at Counts Farms. And trailer I borrowed from him. Thanks again, Russell. And just time to bobtail it home. That's about all I got left to do. Let's get on home, and then tomorrow, the last part of this video, putting the shit on. And then seeing how it sounds. Just remember, if there's no stop sign, you don't need to stop. It is January 3rd. You remember when we started this? December 14th? Yep. I don't. It is wet in here, in case you couldn't tell by the fact that it looks like somebody's shit on the floor over there after he tried sweeping it. Hopefully, with about 3 hours of work, I'll be able to drive him out of here. I am excited to see what he sounds like. Oh, by the way, I'm sure nobody has asked, but this is the boat. It doesn't really have a name. I just call it the boat because it's a Kubota and it has big, really wide tires, and I don't know. It's the boat. It's the boat, 2005 Kubota L5030. If anybody needs like a compact tractor with a cab just for mowing or some shit, get one of these. This thing is amazing. This tractor has paid for itself several times over. I mean, to be honest, all of the tractors have. Gretchen, just in, time savings alone with how long it takes to mow this place. Stumpy, not so much. We haven't used him a ton. I think he's got, 100 hours on him since we got him. Buddy definitely has. Bob's not here. I mean, Bob's just a show tractor, but he's cool. He's cool. You guys probably don't know who Bob is, but Bob's cool. And the APD back there probably hasn't paid for itself yet, but by the time we're done using it, like within the next year, I would say that thing definitely will have paid for itself, because we have how many acres? Like 50 acres of CRP land here that we need to clean out. Yep. So that's going to help a lot with that. I also have to shit because coffee, and I'm not near the house, and I don't really have a good way to get back to the house, so I'm probably just going to take a shit in the woods and bring some paper towels with me. I've done it before, several times. Also, there's a lot of... That's water. That is rainwater washing the dirt that was on this truck off. Well, also a lot of it's probably road dirt. God, that is bad. That's sad. Gonna go shit in the woods. Gonna go shit in the woods. It's very wet out here. Squish. Wet squelching. We're not talking about that. Shit, I forgot about the barbed wire. Well, I could just cut it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Shit's over. Back to work. Well, one side's already off. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell by the fact I am under the truck, it's the next day again. No, that's pulling from the middle. That's anyway. Didn't get to this side yesterday. Did get the other one on very nicely. Instructions say pulling the starter may make it easier. Yes, I am sure that it would. But the problem is with these headers, pull the starter, probably won't be able to get it back on. I farted. So instead we're pulling the heat shield, this guy right here. Yep. So, oh boy. I'm not filming any of us actually putting them in. I'm just Gonna put it down there at the end of the exhaust when I start it up for the first time. And I want this done so bad.
Well, we finally got the other side on. Slight problem. The end of the headers, the outlet, is farther in toward the center of the truck than the Y pipe, and I don't have flexible pipes at all, or pipes with bends in them. Yet. So, I think that if they have it, that flexible pipe would be our only real option. Do you agree with that?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, well, in the meantime, we're going to see if it runs, so you guys are about to hear what a 542 valve sounds like with open headers. This is probably going to scare the shit out of me. It wasn't in park. Still not in park. Starter won't turn. Why?
Dead battery.
The battery's not dead.
Turn the key.
The key's on.
But like you're trying to start it. This light's going out.
Okay.
Yeah, turn the battery. Like I said. So, once again, you didn't believe me.
All right, well, let's get something up here. Boda's putting in the work. Boda is putting in the work.
Try to go to neutral. That's what's got to be a problem.
Well, the exhaust under there is done. And about to see what it sounds like.
And that is it. We are done. Both sides. All right. Now all we got to do is... I guess my dipstick is still leaking a little bit, unless this is residue from yesterday that hadn't burned off.
You think it's still leaking?
Maybe a little bit, but it's not as much as it was. Oh, well, that's fine. Well, with the amount of miles on this truck, I need to check it every month or so anyway.
Don't want it leaking in the garage. So if it's leaking, you can't put it in the garage.
Anyway, all that's left, I already got the fender liners in, as you can see. So all that's left is to put the wheels and tires on and drive it out. And also put the inordinate amount of tools that we have scattered everywhere away. I'll put the tires on if you want to work on tools.
I've already been working on that.
Okay, I'll put the tires on while you're working on that then. Okay. First drive with them in. With the long tubes and all. That rattling, I'm pretty sure, is the, there's something over there knocking against the body. I don't know what. But, oh well. Sounds different. I'm going to floor him getting on the road and see what he sounds like there. But that's a wrap for the first long form video I got. This thing will probably end up being like an hour and a half long. So anybody who makes it to the outro of this video, comment popcorn and I'll comment popcorn and I'll try my best to, well, it won't be that hard to heart your comment because there's like 5 people who leave comments on my videos and they never all do it on the same video. So leave the comment popcorn and I'll heart it and I don't know, do something. Trying my best with the new long form videos, so we'll leave y'all with this. That receipt is gone. All right. I've been New Rig on Coal&Chrome. Thank you for joining me on this video. I'll see y'all next time.